What's good, you guys? You know who it is, man. It's your boy, Mr. Relentless Lex, and I'm back like I never left this mother. Yes, Sirski. All right, so, man, we got Boots and 50 Cent checking Diddy over the clips of Diddy putting paws on Cassie in the hotel hallway. Now, I know we all have seen this clip plenty of times before, but get used to it. It's going to be around for quite some time. And hey, you guys, one more quick thing before we get started. Make sure we smashing the like button. Make sure you smash the like button. Comment on the video and subscribing. We on the road to 100,000 subs and we almost there. We trying to put that plaque right back there in the back. You dig? Spicy.
I got that from the old heads. You know, you don't get in that. Now, if he put our hands on her, now that's my problem.
Remember Ray Rice? Remember what happened?
Yeah, I remember that.
His girl was in the elevator, and then he left hooked her in the elevator, straight up knocked out. This is worse.
So there's a potential that Diddy could spend the rest of his life in prison.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, very real possibility.
Very
I wouldn't
real.
be surprised if this is another Jeffrey Epstein or an R. Kelly type case where...
The way a person's dreams of becoming a superstar in the music industry could come to pass is the same way their worst nightmares of the things they get up to in secret getting out can also come to pass. The latter just became true for Diddy, as his nightmare just hit the airways and his industry peers. In this case, Boosie and 50 Cent are not letting this one go unanswered. Although 50 already made a name for himself out of trolling Diddy over the stories that have come out about him, no one seems to be making jokes following the latest piece of evidence that has come out about him. Over the past couple of months, allegations have ruled the media about how Diddy is a demented sadist who likes to attack people. And while those were nothing more than just claims from alleged victims, the story has taken a new turn with a recent piece of evidence that just slipped out about him. I mean, we've seen some pretty damaging things come out about the mogul. From videos of him caught up in compromising positions with other men to suspected scenes where he was acting out against others under the influence. This time, there are no suspicions, as the video that just broke the internet clearly shows Diddy in his most compromising situation yet. Of course, this might come as no surprise to authorities who had enough on him to raid his homes only a couple of weeks back, but this current situation is so bad for Diddy that if you only thought he could go to jail before, this might be more than enough to make him never see the light of day again. As I mentioned before, trolling Diddy isn't new territory for 50 Cent, but this hasn't exactly been the case with Boosie. Although Boosie also has a fan base that enjoys him talking about hot topics, the rapper wasn't smiling a couple of hours ago when he seemingly spoke on the recent damning evidence against Diddy, even to the point of likening it to his personal life. Diddy has done some bad things in the past, as you might be able to tell from all the stories that have been told about him, but it was all just talk till we got to see him in full-fledged action a couple of hours ago.
Puff come say, yo, man, get rid of that tape. I got 100,000 for you. You putting in your resignation the next day, they can't find the tape.
It's one thing for people to be saying something about you in the media, but it's another thing for there to be undeniable video evidence of you doing those things, and even worse, after repeatedly denying the claims. This is what is currently playing out in Diddy's life. Even right now, if you look up his name on the internet, you might notice he's topping all the trends. Has nothing to do with his music or line of work at large. The only reason he's there is because he just got caught red-handed. Remember Cassie Ventura, the first woman to tip the domino of accusations of A against Diddy? It appears the reason that the suit got settled in less than 24 hours was that Diddy might have been more than guilty, and she had proof. Now, it seems some of that just hit the media less than 24 hours ago. A 2016 surveillance video was just released by CNN, and it shows Sean Diddy Combs brutally beating and kicking his then-girlfriend Cassie Ventura during an altercation. These are the very...
When they say kick, bro, man, kick was like an understatement. He tried to take her head off. Bro, y'all got that. If y'all haven't seen the video yet, man, y'all have to go check it out on CNN. I might put the link down below. I might. But it's on CNN channel, man. Y'all go check it out, man. It's very disturbing. I must warn you, it's very disturbing if you haven't seen it yet. But if you thought Diddy was a bad butt monster then, when you see this video now, man, it's the icing on the cake. I promise you.
Same allegations Cassie made in a now settled federal lawsuit in November. The footage, dated March 5, 2016, occurred at the now-closed Intercontinental Hotel in Century City, Los Angeles. In the video, Cassie runs out of their hotel room to a bank of elevators. Combs, holding a towel around his waist, runs down a hall after her. The former billionaire grabs her by the back of the neck and throws her to the floor. He then kicks her in the head, the video shows.
This is about the 10th time that I looked at it. He runs down, he snatches her by the neck, he yanks her to the ground, she lays still, then he launches a kick towards her.
As Ventura is on the ground, Combs takes her purse and suitcase from the floor near the elevators. He turns around and kicks Ventura again as she lies motionless on the floor. Then Diddy drags the battered Cassie by her sweatshirt toward a room before walking away. Cassie regains consciousness and is then seen slowly standing up. She gathers items from the floor and moves to pick up a phone on the hallway wall near the elevators. Combs, still in a towel and socks, returns. A mirror directly across from the security camera shows Combs appearing to shove Ventura. Seconds later, he sits down on a chair, grabs an object off a table, and forcefully throws it toward Cassie. Later, Diddy is seen walking away, then turns toward Cassie once again when an elevator door opens and someone appears to exit.
Still, and then after that, he grabs her and drags her down the hallway.
When contacted by CNN, a representative for Intercontinental Hotels said yesterday, "This hotel is no longer under IHG management, and we do not have any access to prior incident records or footage." Ventura's attorney, Douglas H. Wigdor, said, "The gut-wrenching video has only further confirmed the disturbing and pee behavior of Mr. Combs. Words cannot express the courage and fortitude that Miss Ventura has shown in coming forward to bring this to light." The reactions to the video have been shocking, to say the least. One user wrote, "I'm just absolutely stunned by this video. I can't even find the words to express my anger."
I can't either,
Another
bro.
person added, "This makes me sick. And just like Weinstein, you won't make me believe that everyone didn't know about this in the industry. He was protected." A third enraged user also wrote, "No, he gets no mercy from me on that. Why would he want to hurt that young girl? She's old enough to be my own daughter, and she's a beautiful girl. I don't understand why these men do these things and think they can get away with it." This user's perspective seems to have been the same as Boosie's, because the rapper seemingly also spoke about the video, mentioning that he would not be handling the situation well if someone had put hands on his daughter like that.
Stay in trouble, can't shake them. Police don't like you. He can act, never been taught how to act. Like, dude, talented, bro.
Even before
Facts. And then I don't know if y'all see the video. He put a video up on Instagram when he was saying that the video was totally disturbed and he apologized and he seek professional help and he had just hit rock bottom and all kind of. Bro, Puffy, that was scripted, my boy. Bro, you know what you was doing up. Now you about to go to prison and probably gonna be going for a very long time, if not life. Now you wanna apologize. It's too late. I mean, the video on Instagram, he was sitting there looking like a sad little puppy. But then, and we ain't buying that shit, Puppy. We not buying it, my boy. We're not
news
buying
of this
it.
damaging evidence against Diddy broke, most people would agree that the mogul was already in a horrible position. In between getting raided by the feds a few weeks back and about half a dozen other people pointing fingers at him for this same thing, he seems to have been getting dragged through hell already. Little did he know that his hell was just about to start, because as Stephen Smith put it, there's no world where he's getting out of this one. And you'd probably agree with him if you understood the backstory, because Cassie actually included this in her lawsuit that was filed months back. By now, it's not news that Cassie and Diddy were in a long-term relationship back in the day between 2007 to 2018. But the details of their relationship are where the real eye-openers are. It wasn't just words then, too. There was also video evidence.
What you gotta say now?
I remember this video.
Say, when you put your girl on the snap.
Back in March 2016,
So he probably had just finished putting his paws on Cassie at that particular moment. So she was hiding up under the covers. I don't know if she was embarrassed or she was afraid. Maybe both. But what type of human being hits on a lady like that, for one? And after you hit on her, you put her on live on the floor, wrapped up in a blanket for security? You just straight trash, bro. Straight trash.
The pair were photographed together at the Los Angeles premiere of the film A Perfect Match. A timeline that not only matches the video that just got out, but also matches the claims that were made by Ventura. According to Ventura's complaint, which cited the altercation as occurring around March 2016, Combs became extremely intoxicated and punched Miss Ventura in the face, giving her a black eye. After Combs fell asleep, Ventura attempted to leave the hotel room, but he woke up and followed her into the hallway of the hotel while yelling at her, the complaint said. He grabbed at her and then took glass vases in the hallway and threw them at her, causing glass to crash around them as she ran to the elevator to escape, the complaint alleged. After Ventura got in the elevator, her complaint stated that she took a cab to her apartment. Upon realizing that her running away would cause Mr. Combs to be even angrier with her and completely stuck in his vicious cycle of attacks, Miss Ventura returned to the
She
hotel
went
with
back
the
to the
intention of
hotel.
apologizing for running away from her attacker, the complaint claims. When she returned, hotel security staff urged her to get back into a cab and go to her apartment, suggesting that they had seen the security footage showing Mr. Combs beating Miss Ventura and throwing glass at her in the hotel hallway. The complaint alleges Combs paid the Intercontinental Century City $50,000 for the hallway security footage, a story that one of Diddy's former bodyguards confirmed to have been the norm for the mogul.
Puff come say, yo, man, get rid of that tape. I got 100,000 for you. You putting in your resignation the next day, they can't find the tape.
That's not all. One of several allegations made in the
They
November
got it out now.
lawsuit
Somebody
also
leaked it.
included a section in which Ventura claimed she was R-Ed in 2018 and subjected to years of repeated physical and other attacks by Combs. Ventura, who was formally signed to Combs' label, claimed in her suit that he exerted his power and influence over her throughout the course of their professional and romantic relationship. According to the complaint, she was 19 when they met and Combs was 37, and their business relationship lasted until 2019. It detailed claims that Combs was physically violent toward Ventura and forced her to engage in various acts with other men during that time. Ben Braffman, an attorney for Combs, said in a statement to CNN on the day it was filed, Mr. Combs vehemently denies these offensive and outrageous allegations. The suit was resolved the following day. A decision to settle a lawsuit, especially in 2023, is in no way an admission of wrongdoing, Braffman told CNN in a statement at the time. Mr. Combs' decision to settle the lawsuit does not in any way undermine his flat-out denial of the claims. He is happy they got to a mutual settlement and wishes Miss Ventura the best. Details of the settlement were not disclosed, but I guess we understand why now. Like Boosie, ever since the story broke, several celebrities have been talking about it, and one that many people might find particularly surprising is Steven Smith. Since seeing the video, Smith has doubled down that there is no possible way for Diddy to wiggle out of this one.
This is bad.
Very bad.
This is so bad, it's hard to put into words. I don't know how P. Diddy recovers from this.
The celebrity presenter
won't. He
spoke
ain't
in
gonna
detail
recover.
about how it would be impossible for Diddy to have a career after something as damaging as this got out about him. Make no mistake, the presenter wasn't speaking about Diddy from a place of pity. Oh no, it was quite the opposite. He was disgusted by how violent Diddy got toward Cassie in the video, mentioning that unless it was another person wearing Diddy's face, the video told everything that needed to be known about Diddy as clearly as it could. The reason his take was surprising is because only a couple of years ago, after word broke of a similar situation, the celebrity host position on the matter wasn't exactly what we're seeing of him today.
Both videos. We saw the video from Atlantic City with Ray Rice years ago. We saw that many times over. Ladies and gentlemen, this is worse.
Very,
I'm looking at the video again.
very worse.
This is worse.
At the time, NFL player Ray Rice was arrested for assault. TMZ published a video of the incident, which took place in Atlantic City, New Jersey, that showed Rice dragging his fiancée, Janny Palmer, out of an elevator. It wasn't until later, in September, when further videos showed Rice and Palmer getting into an argument and hitting each other before Rice punched her in the face. Palmer fell in the elevator and hit her head on the headrail, and he pulled her out of the elevator as she appeared to be unconscious. The video appeared to show Palmer spit in Rice's face and captured obscene language exchanged between the two before Rice punched her. The release of the video prompted the Ravens to release Rice and the NFL to suspend him from the league indefinitely. In a following discussion on First Take about Rice's controversial 2-game suspension, Stephen A. Smith went off the rails, delivering a rant that implied some women are to blame for domestic domestic violence. Smith started off his discussion with Skip Bayless by saying men have no business putting their hands on a woman. It was everything First Take isn't: concise, definitive, and unequivocal. But Smith didn't stop there. He continued, going on a rambling, circuitous rant that seemed to suggest violence is sometimes warranted if it's provoked. Even for the unrefined First Take, with its bluster, manufactured controversy, and complete lack of nuance, this was over the line. Now, to see this man passionate about Diddy facing the music for his actions tells you that Diddy is in a so much worse situation than Rice ever was. Although word hasn't come out of the mogul's camp, I have a feeling the next time we see him, it might be in cuffs. That's it. Goodbye.
Ain't no might be in it. He's most definitely gonna be in cuffs. Man, all these allegations and Cassie coming out and the video coming out and Lil Rod coming out and now Mary J. Blige is in it, Jay-Z's in it. Bro, it's so many people that's tied to Diddy that knew these things about Diddy. And I know everybody at attend on freak off that Diddy was having. Diddy have them on some type of camera on a particular day? Maybe not every party, but at least one or two or more. So he got some evidence on them too. So when Diddy go down, everybody's going down. Everybody's going down. Man, tell me what y'all think, man. Do y'all think Diddy is going to do life in prison, or do you think he's going to beat it? Or what do y'all think is going to happen? Comment down below. And P.S., make sure we smashing the like button for the algorithm. We on the road to 100,000 subs, man. Make sure y'all subscribing to the channel. We trying to put the plaque up there. Relentless Game. First plaque. 100,000 subs. We'll be right around the corner from it. Smash that like button. Help the algorithm find these videos.